Hey guys, it's NIC with the very first 10 minutes a day. Short introduction. I'm a short-term trader investor based in Singapore. And I've started this trading channel with the idea of paying it forward. So actually I'm realizing that since last year the COVID-19 pandemic broke out, right? And there's a huge surge in retail and newbie traders in the stock market, similarly to the 1999 frenzy. Yeah. And I realized since then I've got a lot of friends that has zero experience in investing or trading, so right, trying to dip their toes into it. And I realized there isn't really much of a community online for this, especially in Singapore. So that's why I did a lot of my research from YouTube and also those Seedly webs and stuff. So basically I had to compound all the research, so I thought might as well just share it with you guys. Okay, so actually, yeah, the main idea is to help beginner, newbie, aspiring investors get started. Basically, I try to put myself in the shoe. If let's say I'm going to try investing, and what are some of the questions that will go through my mind. Yeah, so firstly, I'm not here to sell you any courses or trading room subscriptions or trying to sell an online personality or anything of that sort, but more of simply to pay it forward lah. So initially when I started my investment journey a while back, I think it's safer to say that now with the help of YouTube and the internet, it's much easier time now. And usually the first question is, which broker do I choose? So actually I'm the kind of the nitty-gritty kind of guy that will do a truckload of homework before any purchases, before I buy anything online. So when I was opening a brokerage account in Singapore, I pretty much went around and tested every viable, or should I say more popular brokerage before settling down. Yeah, so I conclude that there's 4 viable ones which is Tiger Traders, Momo, IBKR, and also TD Ameritrade. So from these 4, instead of finding the best brokerage, you should find which one fits your needs the most lah. So firstly, you have to realize what market do you want to trade in, SGX, US market, and secondly, what's your strategy for trading? Is it day trading, intraday trading, scalping, swing trading, or are you just investing for the long haul? So all this will actually play a huge part. Previously, I would say the competition isn't as tight, so the pricing for brokerage isn't as great compared to now lah. I'm sure you have seen Tiger brokers and Momo ads everywhere you go. Previously, paying $20+ in comps is considered cheap, and the people some of the people using FSM1 will still be saying that the fee of $880 is amazing. However, time has changed lah. So I'm sure you know if you view this video in the future years, some of the pricing I stated now might sound absurd in the future. So in my opinion, these 4 brokerage are those that I feel are worth talking about. I'll be summarizing them each and then conclude what is the best in my opinion, as well as what I am using now currently. And the most important part is actually the commission fee. So firstly, I'm sure this is not the first time you have seen this or heard of this so it's Tiger Brokers. And because of all the referrals, I believe you have seen it through social media and everything, through your friends' Instagram or anything. So for Tiger Brokers, their commission is $1.99 per trade. And then there's also a 14 cents GST. Overall, there's this thing about Tiger Brokers, I'll just rate it overall 6/10. Okay, so in my opinion, their promotion and the marketing they're going with feels pretty shady to me as in it could be also based on my personal experience. So actually $2.13 per trade is pretty nice compared to the likes of FSM1, etc. No doubt lah. However, if you're a newbie trader, right, the amount that you're trading with is gonna be lower and the commission will play a huge part in it. So imagine you're scalping $50 for this play, right, and $2.13 for 2 trades, which is $4.26, right, which is almost 9% will be going into the commission. However, if let's say you're a swing trader, then it's less of a factor lah. So cause basically you'll be just putting there for a longer period of time, maybe a couple of days, a week, a month. But however, if let's say you are day trading it, right? Like let's say you scalped $50 for this play, then $4.26 have to go into commission. Like if let's say you're scalping through this play for 5,000 or anything, then the $4 might not be that significant. But in this case, it's actually a lot lah. However, one good thing I would say is the ease of opening an account with Tiger Traders. So basically, you just complete some online questionnaire, and if let's say you have your SingPass, right, you'll basically be getting your account in 2 to 3 hours. And actually, I still have my Tiger Brokers account because I solely use it for SGX investment. They extended their promotion. Previously, if I'm not wrong, it's until June or something, but now they extended it till December 31st. And as far as I know, it's the best offer if let's say you want to trade, invest in SGX. So if let's say you're looking for a long position with Sheng Siong because of CB 2.0, go for it. Oh yeah, and they also have free level 2 data for this. So if let's say you're not sure what level 2 data are, right, so maybe you can just Google it for now, and in the future maybe I'll make a video on it. But basically, you have to pay for level 2 data for some of the other brokers. So it's pretty nice that you have this lah. But for me, the main selling point is still for Tiger alone is the SGX. So basically, there's no minimum fee. So it's basically the cheapest, as far as I know, for SGX. So if let's say you're only trading SGX alone and maybe some swing or some investment for, let's say you want to jump in some US stocks or anything, then Tiger might be your go-to choice. Okay, so this is what the Tiger Trader app look like. I would say it's average. It's not the best, but not the worst also. You do have all your basic tools to draw the indicators. Yeah, but however, I would say it's very basic lah. You wouldn't have your dotted lines or anything, and the worst part to me is for Tiger Traders, right, you don't have the hotkey like to do any buy and sell. And also now I already do the settings that the buy and sell is, your feel is somehow it's slower. The feels are not as good as what the other 3 brokers are. Despite it being a paid broker, I believe that even TDA, the commission free, has a better feel speed. Yeah, and so basically you have your market to see all the stocks, London, Hong Kong, US, and your watch list. News, they will be showing you daily headlines. So in case you're a newbie trader, you don't know what kind of headline to read, and downloading Tiger Broker on your app might help if let's say you're choosing them as your broker lah. Then you have your news, calendar, assets will show you overall your P&L and stuff, which I will be showing like for personal reasons, and layout also for a trade. So basically you'll be using a layout to trade. However, I won't show mine as I do have some of my open positions there, so I don't want it to be affected by anything. And yep, so basically this is Tiger Trade app. Oh, and one last thing is that they do not have any hotkeys. So yeah, you couldn't even use the delete button to delete the trend lines or anything. Overall, as again, I would say 6. I'll give it a 6 over 10. And at this point of the video, like I realized the video is almost 10 minutes long, which wasn't intended in the first place. However, I'll just be continuing a bit since this kind of thing cannot shortcut. Like just better get down with it, choose one right broker and just stick with it. So it's better to provide you guys with all the nitty gritty information instead of like just anyhow choose one brokerage. Okay, up next is Momo. Moving on, Tiger Traders is backed by Xiaomi, right, and Futu is backed by Tencent. So they have pretty similar pricing scheme and everything. However, the thing is that compared to Tiger Traders, right, which they have 5 free comms promotion, right, for here you have a no frill. 180 days commission free. So basically you pay just the platform fee of $1 per trade. So for 118 days instead of just the n number of trades for Tiger traders. They similarly have free level 2 data here, which is the same as Tiger traders. So in my opinion, the interface customer service is leagues above Tiger, which is known for their long waiting time and chat support, etc. And they seem to be more transparent with their promotion and rewards. Also, one concern some of the people have is how safe are these newer brokers. So they have pretty good credit ratings, and like Momo is regulated by MAS also just like your Prudential, your AIA and stuff. So it's safe to say they are pretty safe However, the icing on the cake for me is that the Tiger chart, which I showed you just now, is absolutely horrible. Like, you have no VWAP. It's very basic. I mean, it's not very horrible. It's just very basic. If let's say you are just buying something to hold for a long term, then yeah, it would be fine. However, if let's say you are looking to day trade with it, then you need much more indicators and stuff for the charts which is why people even spend like 1,000, 2,000 a year just for better charts like e-signal and stuff. And yeah, that's why Tiger charts, their field speed, their interface, their customer service and everything, and just basically how shitty of the shitty vibe I get from them, which is why I totally move on from Tiger. And after Tiger, I move on to Momo. So overall, Momo, I'll give it an 8/5. I mean 8.5 over 10. And however, if let's say you just want to touch SGX, then go for Tiger So if you want to dip your toes wet in the US market, right, Momo beats Tiger 10 out of 10. Half the cost per trade will really stack up In my opinion, they have the best beginner friendly interface. Like all the tools among all the 4 brokers So in my opinion, Momo is the easiest to use. I'll show you in a bit. And also the account opening is pretty darn fast, like within hours on weekdays with the help of SingPass, of course. So up next we have Futu-SG by Momo. So basically, as you can see, I've closed all my positions here and withdraw all the money, so I'm comfortable showing it. And so you can see the quotes. You do have your news here. However, if I'm not wrong, for the news, they will not send notifications, unlike Tiger Trader, which Tiger Trader have that edge. However, yeah, the app just feels better in overall. If I'm not wrong, you do have a scanner here also, and you can see a lot more information here. And basically, yeah, even the level 2, I mean, to me the color helps So yeah, you have everything. More importantly is, okay, the downside about Momo, I would say, is the chart is a little laggy. As in, if you see, normally it's normal but you can customize all your VWAP, your EMA and stuff. The volume, everything is adjustable So your graph, everything, and you do have your hotkeys. Yeah, you do have your hotkeys to buy and stuff, which is helpful for day trading. However, the one downside I would say for Momo for graph is, if let's say I wanna zoom in, zoom out of the 5 minute and go to, you can see there's a lag and delay but then not occasionally will you need to go back that much. It's still good to have, just that I wish there isn't this lag. And yeah, thirdly will be Interactive Brokers, which is really well-known broker globally, and they have office in Singapore, so it's quite easy to open an account, like deposit money or everything. First thing I'm sure you want to know is how about the comms, right? Enough said, is 35 cents per trade. So 2 trades is only 70 cents compared to like 2 trades of Tiger Traders is like $4 plus USD. So for Tiger overall already 6/10, right? Momo is 8/10, then IBKR easily 9/10. However, the tools and interface feel very dated, like very 2000-ish. However, for one, right, I like simplicity, so I like to keep my trading as simple as possible. So the data UI doesn't affect me, and you're able to use Dash Trader, which is a direct access trading platform, which I personally highly recommend. However, you'll be like for the more advanced level. I personally like IBKR because it's usable for a newbie investor, and somehow it scales really well. Like you can let it scales into mid-late game. I mean, if let's say you decide to move up to a level, like currently you're just trying it out as a hobby, let's say somehow you become your side income, or who knows, even full-time, you don't need to open a new brokerage for a direct access platform, since like IBKR have Dash Trader, and I believe TDA has Sterling, which Dash Trader is a platinum partner with Nasdaq, if I'm not wrong, which is very reliable. You can also like, okay, so basically I'm using IBKR currently to do all my transactions. However, I'm still using Momo for the charts. Like for some reason, I find myself do better with Momo charts. So yeah, and oh yeah, since IBKR we do have is the one we have access is to IBKR SG, right? It doesn't fall under the US regulation, so we do not have the PDT rule, which is the pattern day trader. So we do not need to have 25,000 USD to start day trading, which is a very good thing compared to like TDA, which you have the 25,000. However, oh yeah, and IBK also have something like trading journal on their website. However, I'll still recommend paying for one, like Trader View or something. Or if let's say you're looking for something free, that's also K Info. IBKR do have a monthly fee of $10, but to me that's not really a fee which, cause it can be subsided by commission fees. So in my opinion, it's a non-factor. Account burning took like 1 day for me. Yep. Also, I will not be touching on the promotions and referral rewards, and this video solely is to choose which brokerage, and the promotion shouldn't be of any issue. It should be more of like a bonus. And yeah, this is what IBKR looks like. It looks a little dated, but I show a screenshot of it because I didn't want to mess with my settings, because left side of the screen is my PNL and stuff, which I crop it out. So basically this is what it looks like. It looks pretty dated, but the fills are very fast, and 35 cents per trade is amazing. And this is how I usually trade, I would say. Basically I'll just move for the charts. And okay, so bear with me, I'm almost there. Last but not least, we have TD Ameritrade with their Think or Swim. They do have an official office in Singapore. However, unlike IBKR, they still have the PDT rule. So unless you're someone that has 25,000 USD to see in the account and extra cash for you to invest dash trade, then TDA might be the best platform available. Otherwise, I think if let's say you do have 25,000 to set aside, because of the PDT rules, I think you're better off with the 3 other brokers. Commission wise is commission free, 0. And overall, I would give this a 9/10. Like it could be a 10/10 other than some of these small reasons. So one thing personally I've heard many stories regarding TDA is their platform being like down in crucial times, or like super laggy when the market is opening, like at 9:30 our time. Or that they will have issues midway, like imagine you're in a long or short position and suddenly you got locked out. Then suddenly you're unable to sell or buy fast enough. However, like the short stint I was using it, right, I did not face such issues. Like the trades and feels pretty fast for me. I don't have any issues with it. However, I do still prefer IBKR because of Dash Trader. And TDA is also the biggest brokers among the 4, I believe, because of the commission free trades. like with the likes of Robinhood, etc., which is why there's a surge in retail traders, like I mean home-based traders. However, from a Singapore-based trader perspective, right, I feel more comfortable paying 35 cents to trade with IBKR. Okay, put it this way, the brokerage have to earn their money somewhere to keep it going, right? So I'd rather upfront and pay the 35 cents per trade for IBKR, and the like level 1, level 2 subscription and stuff, the $10 monthly fees for IBKR. And that's what I feel better compared to like TDA. TDA has like, they have higher option cost margin, lending, securities, futures. Basically they will have their way to earn money from you. And one thing that turns me off the most, I mean, not that it really matters a lot, but I just don't like the idea of that, is they are making money with our uninvested cash, or what you might have heard order flow. I won't go too deep into that. You can just quickly Google or just wiki it. Like, too long didn't read, right? They make money off your money. I personally view it this way. IBKR, like, IBKR is the product. And with TDA, we are the product. However, unless you are day trading with a large amount of money, right, the order flow shouldn't affect you. Like, that tiny difference aren't gonna matter at all. The zero comps is the best way, honestly, the best way to day trade with. Like, basically the commission is extra money. However, for me, I just don't feel comfortable, and 35 cents per trade is as good as comms free for me. However, the downside is, right, another one more downside is the account opening. It takes 3 to 6 months. Good luck, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Minimum funding for this is, for TDA, if I'm not wrong, is 3.5 thousand. While for the other account brokerage is 0. Yeah, overall still 9 over 10. Oh, and because of their long account opening time, they have a pretty bad Google review, but I think good stuff worth the wait. I mean, the delay is so long because a lot of people is opening an account, but it's worth to read all the Google reviews. Okay, so to sum it up in conclusion, like, although I intend this video to be like a 10-minute a day kind of thing, but however, I realize for brokerage it's impossible to squeeze everything in 10 minutes unless you guys want me to tell you, oh, Tiger Brokers, oh, go for it, Momo, oh, go for it, IBKR. So basically I have to go slightly in depth, although it's still not. I could go even more in depth, but then the video will be taking like what, 30, 40, 50 minutes. So basically, if let's say you guys have any questions regarding the particular brokers, you can drop in the comments and I could try to answer them to the best I can. Oh, and bonus clip, since there's a surge in interest in crypto too. For me, my go-to crypto exchange, I would say, instead of broker, is Binance Global. As in, they do get all the, like, previously they did get Dogecoin and they did get Shiba pretty fast, and their comps is 0.1%, which is, if I'm not wrong, is the best commission available. However, it's quite troublesome to fund it though. So one way is to use Binance SG, by example XRP or something, Ripple, and then transfer the coins over. That's one. Or you can do that with Gemini. Yep. However, I won't be going too in depth for this, since the main purpose of the video is for stocks. So I'll leave this for another time. However, if let's say you guys want to know more about it, maybe ask me in the comment section. Yeah. Okay, so to conclude it, if let's say you are just looking to dip your toes in the US market because you're looking for additional channel of income, like you're afraid CV 2.0 might end up like last year, then your income will take a hit, you won't really go wrong with either of these 4 brokers. Tiger, if let's say you want to invest in SGX like Sheng Siong, etc., Thomson Medical, I don't know. As much as the US market, right, you can go with Tiger traders if let's say SGX is as important to you as US. However, for Momo is the most beginner friendly one, I would say. like simplicity and really easy to use while still having all the proper functions like a working VWAP that Tiger couldn't add after so long. And also both Tiger and Momo is quite easy to make an account with the SingPass. IBKR, in my opinion, is, let's say you're looking to try day trading, right? Hands down is the best. I personally am using IBKR while using Momo for the chart. However, think of it as a really advanced app with dated graphics. It may look old, but you have tons of customization and sometimes can be pretty overwhelming for the newer traders. And then yeah, there's also the fees. You have to pay for your level 2 and you even have to pay for your level 1, and then there's a monthly fee of $10. But all this to me are like minor factors. However, if let's say you're really new and just want to just try out something else, maybe I would say go for Momo or TDA. And lastly, TDA, if not for the account opening taking 3 to 6 months, right, I would recommend this over Momo as the most beginner friendly one. However, it does also have a lot of customization like IBKR, but it feels more, I mean, the whole system, the whole UI, that feels very more decent. I mean, more recent, sorry. And it do have decent charts, decent scanner, and the best looking UI in my opinion, and most importantly, right, commission free trade. However, if let's say you don't have 25,000 USD to set aside, the PDT rule will make it the worst option compared to the other three. However, if let's say you don't make trades at often, like let's say you just want to swing it for weeks, for months, for whatever, then you can look into TDA. Like maybe you can just open a Momo or even Tiger or IBKR to use first for that 3 to 6 months until your TDA is approved. And all of them have acceptable withdrawal fees. IBKR and Tiger, I mean Momo and Tiger don't have withdrawal fee. IBKR have 1 free per month. But then if let's say you're investing, I doubt you'll even be withdrawing so frequently. So personally, it's a non-factor for me. Yep. Other than that, and another question is like paper trading. Personally, I think depends on individual. For me, it doesn't work because without money involved, I won't take it seriously. I will just anyhow team, anyhow up. Then when really money involved, if let's say it drops 5%, the whole emotional, the mental aspect is different. But however, it's good that you can try paper trading for like 1 to 3 months just to see how is it like. Okay, bonus clip to close it off. I'll simply like to explain, as in I just cramp it all in. I only intend to make this a 10-minute video, but overrun until like that, so might as well. And then I'm lazy to make another video, so I'll just cramp it in. And why commission fees matter so much, right? Especially if you are starting out as a day trader with an account size of let's say 1,000, right? Each of your recommended position is probably $100 or less. So for example, yesterday's leading gapper, right? The AMBS ticker, let's say you take a position at the market open at let's say 9:30, right? $37. And with $100, you'll probably only get like 2, right? And for the breakout, the first 1 minute candle, it hit $38. And let's say you managed to sell it at 38. So in a way, that's a $2 profit for you. So when I think like, oh, you have to share $2, right? So you did make a profit, but no. Because that $2, although it's a 2.7% growth, right? However, as a beginner trader will think, wow, $2 in the bag already, but no, because of let's say you're using Tiger Trader, which is one of the cheapest broker. So, okay, put it this way, $2.33 is the cost for the trade. Then buy and sell times 2, so that's $4.26. So earning $2, and then you are paying $4.26 for the fees. You get what I mean? So basically, you are down $2.26 from that winning green trade. This is why commission fees are so important, and especially if let's say you're using a smaller account. And on this photo, there's also another example why commission fees might matter that much. So yep,